Hi viewers, welcome to SEKHAR'S Bio Factory for NEET Plant Kingdom with class Hepaticopsida or Liverworts. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notifications. Like, follow and share my videos to your students and friends to get more information in biology related to NEET and other national state level competitive exams. In this video, I am going to explain the general characters of class Hepaticopsida or liverworts in bryophytes. The term liverworts, it is originated from herbalist because the members of Hepaticopsida have a plant body that is resembled to liver-like structure. And also, liverworts are used as a medicine for liver ailments so that these plants are called liver-like small plants. Liverworts are generally distributed worldwide, especially these are commonly present in trophics. The thallus body of liverworts, it is branched and ribbon-like and grow commonly in moist soil or dump rocks, while leafy liverworts are found in similar habitats as well as on tree trunks in dump wood. The liverworts having either thallus plant body or foliose plant body. The thallus plant body, it is dorsi-ventrally differentiated with dichotomous branches having two lobes. In foliose form, leaves have without midrib and it is dorsi-ventrally differentiated. In these members, the rhizoids are unicellular, branched with aseptate in nature. In their body, each cell it consists of many chloroplasts without pyrenoids. During reproduction, asexual reproduction it takes place with the help of either fragmentation or formation of gemmae. Gemmae are produced inside a small cup-like structure. Now it is called gemma cup. Now during asexual reproduction, a small buds which are green in color with many cells. These are developed inside the gemma cup. When they release to outside, they can produce a new young one. During sexual reproduction, the sex organs are born on dorsal side and these are embedded in gametophytic plant body tissues. In this sexual reproduction, the antheridium, it is a male reproductive organ, archegonium or female reproductive organ, both are present on either same thalli or on two different thalli. These reproductive organs, especially antheridium, can produce sperm cell or male gametes. Archegonium produces egg cell respectively. After completion of fertilization, a diploid zygote it is formed inside the archegonium. This diploid zygote now it develops into a diploid sporophyte, and in this diploid sporophyte some of the sporophytic cells it undergoes meiosis division to form haploid spores. These haploid spores it germinate and produces gametophytic plant body of liverworts, and now it is free living and photosynthetic in nature. The sporophyte it is made up of only capsule in Riccia are these sporophyte having three parts like foot, seta and capsule in Marchantia. The liverworts are Hepaticopsida. It is further divided into four orders. One is Marchantialis, example Riccia and Marchantia. Spiricorphalis, example Spirocarpus. The third order is Calobriales, example Calobrium. And fourth order is Gingermanalis, example Pelia. These are the four orders in liverworts or Hepaticopsida members. By taking some examples, the first example Riccia. The systematic position of Riccia is it belongs to Plantae kingdom, Embryophyta subkingdom, Bryophyta division, Hepaticopsida class, Marchantialis order, Ricciaceae family, and it is genus Riccia. The Riccia, it is discovered by one of the scientists called F. Ricci. In the name of this scientist, this genus is named as Riccia. Riccia is a cosmopolitan plant generally present in various environmental conditions like damp, shady, and moist land. The main plant body of Riccia is a gametophyte having haploid cells in the form of a thallus-like structure. Now it is a flat, green and dorsi-ventrally differentiated along with dichotomously branched with two lobes every time. When it produces branches, every time two branches are developed, this nature is called dichotomously branch. This plant body it grow prostrate on the soil. In the plant body, triangular, multicellular and violet color scales are present on margin of ventral side of thallus body called scales. In these members, the rhizoids are unicellular, unbranched, colorless and tubular in nature. These rhizoids having a main function, it helps to fix the plant body on the substratum. At the same time, it helps to absorb some amount of water and minerals from soil. The each lobe of its thallus, it is thick at the middle portion and thin at marginal portion. On the upper or dorsal surface of each lobe, vein is present in the middle portion which is extended from anterior to posterior. It is called longitudinal midvein or median vein. In the internal structure of thallus, now this internal structure it is divided into two distinct zones. In this, the first zone is upper or dorsal zone. It is photosynthetic or assimilatory in function. The lower region or ventral region, it is the storage region. It can store food materials. During reproduction, these Riccia members perform reproduction in two different ways. In this, the first method is vegetative reproduction. During vegetative reproduction, the death of a older thallus or by formation of adventitious branches, by fragmentation, tubers or by perennation of growing pods points also through rhizoid. With these methods, vegetative reproduction takes place. During sexual reproduction, the sex organs are developed in acropetalous order. New are formed at apical notches and old are formed at lower side. These reproductive organs are developed on dorsal surface of its thallus. The male sex organs are called antheridium and female sex organs are called archegonium, formed in distinct chambers. That means these are embedded type. These are embedded in a chamber in gametophyte. In the structure of each matured anther, it is a elongated oval or pear in shape with stalk. In this matured anther, the anthrozoids are produced called male gametes. These are in comma or curve shaped with two flagella called anthrozoids or male gametes. A matured archegonium having a flask shaped structure and it is enclosed in a chamber called archegonial chamber. In the structure of this archegonium, it consists neck and venter. In archegonium, it have a single layer jacket. The ventral region of archegonium, it consists of two cells. One of the cell is large and it is egg or oospore, and above side it contains a ventral canal cell. During reproduction, water is essential for fertilization. This water it enters in the antheridial chamber, especially apical cells of antheridial wall get swollen due to absorption of water. In the maturation of archegonium, the ventral canal cell along with the neck canal cells are disintegrated to form a mucilaginous mass. During fertilization, due to chemostatic response, many anthrozoids enters into the neck of archegonium, but eventually only one anthrozoid fuse with egg cell to form a diploid zygote inside the archegonium. Now, zygote is the first cell for sporophytic generation. Now, it is diploid in nature. It forms a small young embryo. Later, it becomes into a diploid sporangium with sporocytes or spore mother cells. These are also diploid in nature. The sporophyte of Riccia is very simplest structure made up of only capsule and inside it contain sporophytes, and in the structure of this sporophyte it loss or foot seta are completely absent. The spore mother cells which are present inside the capsule, they undergoes meiosis division to form haploid spores. These haploid spores are the first cells for the development of gametophytic generation. The spores these are germinated and form in the presence of water in the soil and becomes into a new thallus. In Riccia, it shows haplodiplontic alternation of generation generally. One more example for Hepaticopsida or liverworts, it is Marchantia. The systematic position of Marchantia is it belongs to kingdom Plantae, subkingdom Embryophyta, division Bryophyta, class Hepaticopsida, order Marchantialis, family Marchantiaceae, and it is the genus Marchantia. Marchantia, it generally grows in cool, moist, shady places and creeping ribbon-like plant. It is commonly found in moist clay or silt soil. The most common species in this genus it is Marchantia polymorpha. The adult gametophyte of Marchantia are thallus or plagiotrophic in nature. The plant body, it is dichotomously branched with the dorsi-ventrally with a flattened ribbon-shaped structure, and these thalli, it generally possess a distinct midrib. Marchantia do not have real roots, but having rhizoids, these are root-like structure and lack xylem and phloem tissue. In Marchantia polymorpha, it having a specialized rhizoids that can divided into two types, namely tuberculate rhizoids or smooth-walled rhizoids. Tuberculate rhizoids individually originated from the lower superficial cells of the apical meristem. The Marchantia shows a differentiation in this internal structure. It is differentiated into two layers. Now the upper assimilatory region and lower storage region with well-defined upper epidermis along with air chambers and air channels. The plant body, it performs reproduction by either vegetative or sexual reproduction. These plants reproduced vegetatively by progressive decay of the older thallus and also with the help of adventitious branches, and also produce stalked multicellular bilobed gemmae in gemmae cup. The gemmae cup, it is a cup-like structure containing many gemmae. The main function of gemma cup is vegetatively reproduction. A gemma is a asexual bird-like propagule. It have a capability to develop into young one. The cells of gemma separated by the parental cell when it develops into new individual. Marchantia can reproduce by involving sperm from antheridium on the male plant, fertilizing an ovum or egg cell in archegonium of female plant. Marchantia, it is a dioecious in nature, having both male and female reproductive organs separately on two different thalli. The dorsal surface of its plant body, it contains upright branches having sex organs. These branches are two types. One is antheridiophore and another one is archegoniophore. The antheridiophore, it contains a matured antheridium. Each antheridium is having a short stalk and a globular body. In this body, some of the specialized cells called androcyte mother cell, they can produce biflagellated anthrozoids with the help of mitosis division. Archegoniums are present at the tip of archegoniophore. Now it is distinguishable into neck and venter. Inside the venter, it have egg cell. During sexual reproduction, both male gametes and female gamete, that is sperm and egg, both came near to each other with the help of water, and now both are fused to form a diploid zygote. This diploid zygote becomes into diploid sporophyte or sporangium. During initial stage, the zygote secretes a cellulose wall and undergoes segmentation to form a sporophyte. In the structure of a matured diploid sporophyte, it is differentiated into three regions. In these, the first basal part is called foot, and elongated stalk is called seta, and swollen part is called capsule. In capsule, diploid sporogenous cells are generally present. In these diploid sporogenous cells, especially half of the sporogenous cells, it becomes into spore mother cells to form haploid spores with the help of meiosis division. The remaining half of the sporogenous cells, it becomes into illator cells. These cells helps in the dehiscence of capsule to release haploid spores. Each haploid spore can produce young Marchantia in suitable conditions. Marchantia undergoes alternation of generations, typically land plant, and in their life cycle, a multicellular haploid gametophyte it present with multicellular diploid sporophytic generation alternatively. These are the general characters of Hepaticopsida or liverworts with example. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe my channel, like and share my videos to your students and friends.